Rightio, well, here we are. Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation on the Evorich ecosystem, including Bobcoin. And we've got Bob Fordham all the way from Coolum Beach, Australia. And Bob's going to run through the presentation tonight. And then we're going to break for Q&A. Now, Q&A is not recorded. So if you're watching a recording, get onto a live presentation and get your questions asked, and we'll see if we can find the correct answer for you if we don't know it offhand. So without further ado, I'm going to hand you over to Bob.
Thanks,
and tonight's presentation. Cheers.
Thanks, Stuart. I'll just share my screen and get started. Here we go. Okay. So welcome to tonight's presentation, Evorich, which is the evolution of richness. Why do we do what we do? It's because we care. We care about people because people are the most important assets in our world. And we only get one chance, maybe in life, to create that life and the destiny that we want to create, co-create in our lives. So Evorich and the world is changing as we need to change with the times. When the times get tough, the tough get going, and there are some challenging times out there. So we are proud to say we are not part of the problems. We are offering solutions to the world's problems. One of the key areas is financial literacy, and financial literacy is the true pandemic that has been ripping the world for the many millennia. So we need to educate ourselves, surround ourselves with like-minded people, and enjoy the ride, because this is your chance to change, a chance for you to try something new, a chance for you to explore and to become the best version of who you truly are. My name's Bob Fordham. I'm a speaker for the Evorich New Community Partner Program, currently a consultant in the Wealth Creation Coach and Sunshine Coast. I live in Sunshine Coast, Queensland, Australia. Evorich is an exceptional coaching and mentorship company specializing in international sales and marketing, solving problems for personal development, self-development, and leadership strategies. I'm also a member of the Generals of the World for Peace, which is something the world needs now. I'm a certified Category 3-2 property investor from the 2020 course from the Academy of the Private Investor, and a certified property investor consultant from the API as well. Previously, we had an amazing 8-month MLCI Marathon 260 training course, which opened up a whole new world for so many thousands of people around the world. And we also attended the GoPro in 2020, which is Eric Worre's Network Marketing Pro Group, and an exceptional training course, which I encourage everybody to partake. Personally, I am a loving father of a 33-year-old son who's been 33 for the last 33 years, and can't we all write a book on parenthood? It's a journey in the making. It's not a destination, and you never stop being a parent, eh? So that's just like what life is. Life is all about doing the stuff that you love to do. Personally, I'm a life member for a number of Australian football clubs and sporting organisations, and I'm passionate about the ocean and surfing, swimming, and all the good things that the ocean provides. I love creating balance and energy in my professional life as natural health through neuro-linguistic programming, which I'm a master practitioner for, and also the hypnotherapy world as well. I'm a nutritional specialist, and I've co-authored 3 natural health books. But also, very importantly, and this is what tonight's presentation is partially about, I'm super passionate about sustainability, about creating a better world, a triple bottom line for a brightish future for our planet, to give people hope, to give people certainty inside our community, economy, and environment. And this is one chance that we get in this lifetime. So The MLCI video we're about to see will give you a quick summary as to what we've achieved since 2014 and 2021.
In 2021, we took off. We've had many new people. It is you who can create your own reality.
So guys, the entire world have to see this. What is Global Union Company? We are more than just a payment gateway.
Dear friends, the year 2022 is a year of rapid developments.
The year of 2022 is the year of the water tiger in Chinese astrology. And that means rapid development, rapid growth into the areas that we see as important. Moving right along to the next one. So what is our why? Our why is the new economic evolution of the world. We're very proud about this philosophy. It brings together global wealth distribution. It brings together many opportunities to become financially free and independent and to help others in the journey. It also helps us to adding value, not only to the community, but to ourselves, which is so super important, because when you bring value to the community, you bring value to yourself and you uplift your personal development in life. And we are surrounding ourselves with progressive and like-minded people in a society that it has its ups and downs like any business development, but we are more than a business. We are creating a family. We are creating connection, and that's very, very important inside these challenging connection times. So the opportunities available for everyone that appear once in a millennium. We're creating that society of rich and prosperous people, a sociocracy and full of transparency. We have a user-friendly interchange system. We have family values are very important as a main priority in the societal development that we have. We have a new progressive education at all levels through the Academy of the Private Investor and the Evorich courses, from school to college. We have available natural and medicines that help heal diseases instead of treating them. This is what we can create and where we can spend and invest some of the money that we earn from our communities. We have collective management and wealth creation. We are entrepreneurs that are doing it right now, and you can learn from those people in real time. And that's where most of our courses are created from. We create them from real people with real results. We have fair distribution of capital in the next 10 to 30 years as a result of the implementation of the new economic evolution of the world. Everyone are equal partners. Everyone is treated the same. Doesn't matter race, color, creed, we don't care. So long as you are ethical and logical and you do the right thing by the group, then we are 100% behind you. So our ecosystem is growing at a rapid rate. We are continually adding many, many more projects to our ecosystem. The Evorich ecosystem has been developing since 2014. It actually started in 2011 with Andrei Karatov and his 10,000 students at the Academy of the Private Investor, which has now become an integral part of our financial literacy journey. We have over 1.7 million partners in 175 plus countries of the world and growing. 70 companies, over 70 companies also included in this ecosystem. And just recently, we have secured a strategic partnership with Bob Ultee, who is the creator of the Bobcoin through the Bob Eco group. Let's dive in and have a look at why we should be involved in this particular project. Well, today it's trading at approximately $2.70 early this morning when I put this together on CoinGecko. It's also listed in Coin Market Cap as well, so you can confirm. It's had a very colorful history, and we'll have a look at the some of the graphs a little bit later on. But it's based with an asset behind it, so it's not just a fluff coin. It's something that you can't touch, of course, but you can feel, you can see the energy, you can see the proof, you can see the evidence of its market existence. Just recently, our group has added it to our own Unitex exchange, which is another testimony to the strength of this particular coin. And there are many, many details and resources that we can call upon inside our back office. Also, as a strength for this particular project, it has now been listed on over 16 plus crypto market exchanges, which is growing in momentum. Some of them you may recognize, like Albank and CoinStore or MXC, and the list goes on. And the home of the Bobcoin lives at STO-cap. So another strength to the coin itself is that none of these exchanges, with all their criteria and regulations, would approve a coin if it had some sort of substance and momentum. Let's have a look at Bob.
Bob is the new phenomenon in the field of international development and is an electric vehicle and clean energy company. To explain how Bob works, I will tell you a short history of one of our clients, Joseph Nambawa in Uganda. Joseph does not have a job and sits by the street all day. He makes very little money by selling rubbish he finds along the road. He earns no more than 50 cents a day. Some days, he doesn't make any money at all. Joseph earns so little that he can only pay for one meal for himself and his family. Joseph needs to earn money to sustain himself and his family. The problem is that he doesn't know how. Joseph and 6 of Joseph's friends decided to go to one of Bob's local offices. Joseph and his friends are interviewed and agree to the strict terms to become proud Bob owners. After a thorough check and thorough education about road safety and responsible driving, Joseph also receives a practical mandatory safe driving course. Joseph finally gets a Bob Eco motorcycle. Joseph also opens an account on the Bob app to find rides for people and food. With his Bob, Joseph earns money to pay off his Bob and to provide his family with food and to send his children to school. After 2 years, his Bob is completely paid off and Joseph can continue to make money by offering rides. Bob is the #1 provider of electric motorcycles to combat environmental pollution in developing countries. This way, Bob fights pollution and poverty all over the planet. If you want to be part of the Bob community, help other people making an active income, and start earning a passive income, start investing by buying the Bob C coin and start earning your financial and social dividends.
So essentially, the Bobcoin is an underlying asset, a tokenization of a project, which we're very, very proud to now call part of our ecosystem, because Bob Ultee, the originator, is a strategic partner in the World CRU, the World Crypto Unit program. And he's seen some challenges inside our program, and now we are strategically partnering with Bob to enhance our community, making it better and better. Firstly, so how do we get involved? You can go to the bob.eco website, where you'll get all the updates on what's happening in the projects. There's videos and there's updates, and you can download the Bobcoin white paper. There's a company profile, which we'll briefly have a look at in a second, tokenomics, latest prices, etc., etc. So for the Evorich partners, we have an exclusive way of getting into our back office and what's behind the curtains. You press the buy sell a Bobcoin tab up the top there on top right, and I'm just flying by the seat of my pants at the moment, and I didn't realize that this is the next video. So we'll come back to the back office. So what really is Bob Eco and the Bob coin really all about? This is a 6.5, 7 minute presentation, which will explain a lot of things, Why
Bobcoin could be your outmost best crypto investment of 2022. Part 1. Need for solutions. You are most likely aware that there is a current strong and global acceleration from fossil-driven vehicles to electric vehicles, EV, in order to vastly reduce the toxic carbon emissions that do heavy damage to our planet and human beings living on it. At this moment, 100% of all existing car manufacturers are rapidly speeding up their developments and production of the new electric generation of driving. At the same time, there is an unprecedented economical growth going on in several emerging markets worldwide, among which Africa, Mid-America, and great parts of Asia. Aside with this sometimes linear growing economies arises a huge need for local logistic solutions in order to move goods, people, and more. But unlike in most first world economies, where cars are the far most used way of transportation, in these emerging markets other logistic solutions are commonly used, among which motorcycles, tuk-tuks and tricycles for transport. So on the African continent, there are currently over 300 million motorcycles in operation, making this a $600 billion motorcycle market. All petrol-driven and causing massive pollution. Not good for the planet, not good for the people, and relatively expensive. Doing good and strong partnerships. After selling their companies, and with the intention to do good for other people, a group of Dutch investors and entrepreneurs started focusing on supporting local people and micro-entrepreneurs in emerging markets worldwide, by providing them among other aid with microloans in order to fast launch them to a more dignified life. Starting with Africa. Over 95% of these loans, more than 170,000 loans in 3 years, were spent on financing second, or even third-hand polluting motorcycles to start a taxi or local transport company. This percentage made clear that the need for logistic solutions was exponentially growing. But instead of simply providing local entrepreneurs in these emerging markets with more money to buy more polluting motorcycles, this group of Dutch men, disruptive and innovative as they are, sought of a way that could make more money for the loanee and would mean less pollution at the same time. And so, Bob Eco, and with Bob Eco, cryptocurrency Bobcoin saw the light. But how could the current global shift from petrol-driven vehicles to electric vehicles in first world markets be translated to a similar shift in world's biggest emerging markets? Clear from day one was that an electric car designed for these markets would not be the solution. The solution had to be sought in electrifying common used vehicles such as motors, tuk-tuks, and tricycles. well in tune with local needs and customs. And after thorough research and negotiations, the right business partner to execute this global switch for emerging markets was found in Suzuki Jincheng, a joint venture between Japanese manufacturer Suzuki and Nanjing Zhenqing Machinery, one of China's largest vehicle manufacturers. Together with Suzuki Jincheng, Bobco developed a series of EV solutions that are deeply in tune with specific needs in this $600 billion African market. Part 3. Financing global activities. In order to finance this massive operation of the switch from petrol-driven to electric driving, and after the first successful pilot projects, Bobco launched a cryptocurrency called Bobcoin, which was launched in April 2021 in a STO cap to a Series A funding round. This raise exceeded all expectations, leading to an even faster development of things, among which an additional $200 million contract that was signed with Suzuki Jincheng in May 2021. From this point up, developments got into an overdrive. Since Bobco is a for-profit social enterprise, with great eye for human and planet, the United Nations stepped in to support this electric switch through their educational division UNITAR, making sure future drivers get proper education in road safety, one of the biggest dead causes in upcoming markets. Bobco actively supports all 17 Sustainable Development Goals through her Bobco programs. As Bobco not only focuses on individual drivers but negotiates with nations in commonly tackling issues as youth unemployment, poverty, and pollution, the Bobco program is even adopted by countries' governments, leading to major deals such as with Senegal, where Bobco and Senegal agreed to switch the total of 230,000 current registered polluting motorcycles to electric with Bobco. Bobco foresees an unprecedented growth of electric transportation in the next few years. In order to further finance this growth, Bobco's CEO Mr. Ultee recently decided to let the Bobcoin go public through an ICOWA, making it possible for early-stage investors to gain serious wins on their investments. This being the world's first ICO with assets, since every Bobcoin equals one share in Bobco Limited, therefore creating a not-before-seen fusion between crypto and assets, providing crypto investors a strong-based investment. Financing a revolution hand-in-hand with Suzuki Jincheng, UNITAR, HSBC, Stripe, and many more. A unique crypto investment. Part 4. Producing the future. In 2021, Bobco and Suzuki Jincheng opened their first production plant. Since then, and with a tempo that could be best described as unseen, a range of EV solutions were developed and taken into production, turning Bobco into a juggernaut. At this moment, production of Model X, EAX 100, Model 3, and more are at full speed, while research and testing facilities work overtime. Aside with producing electric vehicles, Bobco's engineers also developed a revolutionary way to bring and keep all drivers on the road, losing as little as needed time to reloading batteries. First world EVs are doomed to recharge and wait at place while doing so. Bobco's revolutionary battery swap technique and stations make it possible for drivers to lose no more than just a few minutes of their precious working time and getting fast on the road again, serving clients and making money. Together with a logistic app and road assistance, drivers are very well equipped, all designed to maximize profits for individual entrepreneurs. Part 5. Sharing profits. So now the subject of profit. Bobco makes money by making other people make more money. Our taxi drivers in Africa bring home a substantial extra amount of money back home by saving daily on petrol and maintenance. Through their lease contract, Bob drivers pay back a monthly amount made by their logistic activities. As an investor in Bobcoin, you invest in the profit of tens of millions small entrepreneurs worldwide. All these gains added together create a substantial profit for all Bobcoin holders. Therefore, Bobcoin has been called one of the most promising cryptos of 2022. And the beauty of it all, you profit while making people and planet profit at the same time. So join the future, join Bobco's revolution, and profit the profit.
So what a great idea. And that's what Evorich and the eco community is all about. We're about bringing great ideas to the marketplace. And we're about bringing value to our partners. So as a Evorich member, how can you take advantage of the Bobcoin and the ecosystem? Well, a quick overview. Just recently, our CEO has gifted us a suite of Bobcoins, depending on our equity in the World Crypto Unit program, which we're very, very grateful for. So immediately, we've already got a kickstart. So let's go to some of the web links and PDFs that I have prepared, and we'll have a quick look at what else. We just seen a video there where you'll be able to, on the Bob Eco site, you'll be able to download, and I'll put these links up in the presentation, in the chat group a little bit later on. But this is a full 40-page presentation where you can get a whole insight into the whole Bobcoin history, Bob Eco history, and the Bobcoin status and how it's operating throughout the world. So I encourage everybody to have a review on that. Also, we can provide you with strategic login details once you become an Evorich member, and this is also available, and I'll put this link up in here as well. Also, there's a full overview on what it means, benefits and advantages for an Evorich member, and how you can take advantage of this particular project, with all our social media links and all the details on the SDO cap and how to get to it. Now, first thing that we always promote is when you become an MLCI Evorich member partner, then get back to the person who invited you here tonight and get their referral link. This is the great start that we talk about. Starting off with, you can go through the Evorich website once they give you one of these links, these landing page links, and then you can make your choice, make a decision to get involved. It is free to get started, and that's the most important thing. It will take you to a registry page where you sign up and you follow the prompts, and with the help of your sponsor, you'll be able to navigate through this website to get to the Evorich back office, which is as I just mentioned, this is the workings of the Evorich office. This is where we click on news and we get the latest updates on all the projects that are happening, from the global unit pay updates there to the anti-crisis meeting that we're holding in Barcelona this month on May the 22nd, which we're employing anybody and everybody that can get to Barcelona, 21st, 22nd of May, where we're going to see some fantastic updates in all our projects, new and exciting announcements. And don't we love these announcements, because the company always saves up the biggest till these expos are on, and we love them dearly. Congratulations. We've also moved into the third stage of the EvoScent perfume program, which is also began late last year. We're also encouraging our 300,000 plus Indian partners. We're working with them to get better ways for them to get their funds, move their funds in and out of the ecosystem. And we're also encouraging everybody to do our education courses, including the Profi 3, Profi 2, and Profi 1 and consultancy courses, which is available inside the API back office. And it's also on video now, so you can do them at your own leisure. And it is a great step in your financial literacy. Again, we're looking at more ways of helping our Indian partners. And we just seen the earlier slide there with the Bobcoin on the Unitex back office. So once you're in there, we then come back just briefly. We click on the prompts that you will find in that course, and you'll go to the stocap.com login webpage, and we click on the Evorich login tab. And we do a little bit of a trick, and it's all explained in this particular download that you can get. We trick the system a little bit, and we click the forget private key. We log in with our email, Evorich email, and our private key. Once we do that, we come back to our, you'll get access, full access into the Bobcoin website, this STO website, which is here. And here it is. And this is what the back office, whoops, hang on, wrong one, sorry. Wrong click, no, the current slide either. Get old trigger happy, that's me. There we go. Right, current slide. So the Bobcoin, here it is, Bobcoin back office, righto. So this is the back office. It has the dashboard. You will require to get KYC, know your customer approved, and the world is then your oyster. Once you confirm your email, do a little bit of updating with your profile and information, you are good to go to buy assets inside the STO Cap website, which is very, very competitive with daily updates and pricing. This was done a few days ago. You'll have to log in to get the latest price. This slide is probably outdated. So in summary, these projects are being included on a regular basis. We're very, very proud to include the Bobcoin. We've already got many, many great projects, including the Ugain, the UGPay group with all our well crew assets, the Unitex, the Global Unit Pay payment card system, the EvoCent perfume and branding project, the Academy of the Private Investor, the Genius of Finance, and much, much, much more. So thank you for your attention tonight. Be calm. It's all happy days where we're coming from. It is what it is. Everything is cool. And we're on the right path. We know that because our CEO, Andre, and Amans, and a team of leaders have stepped up and are making things better and better. For the new economic evolution of the world has gathered, as mentioned, 1.7 million partners and growing. So it's all about you. And what will be your decision after seeing this? Get back to the person who invited you here tonight and enjoy the show, because we know we've nailed it and we're on the right path. How about you? So the presentation is finished. Have you got any questions?